long time no see.
It's nice to know you're still enjoying the game.
Of course, it's awesome.
That's excellent! I worried you might have quit playing after we talked, but you're still here!
You really are girlish and adorable, Nekohime, considering you're an older dude. Oh, no. What happened back then was actually a good experience for me. In fact, I took what I learned from that and made it my personal mantra.
Mantra?
That's right. Role-playing has nothing to do with real life. The game is not reality. So how about yourself, Nekohime? Looks like you haven't logged in a while.
My work schedule's been extra hectic lately. I heard someone mention the game IRL and I thought it was the perfect time to log back in.
And here you are.
I'm glad we bumped into each other, Lucian. Daddy, I love you. 毎日がキラキラ輝き出すよ。永遠それ以上希望続きますよ。朝に君のことを思うたびに自動的だがっちゃうからバレないのを前髪の影ちょうど例えたずっと憧れてたときめきが胸の中降りてきてずっと騒がしいよ君の手の温かさその声響くよずっと寝ても覚めてても夢の高い海先お願い消えないで私の隣歩いて守ってほしいのいつもどんな時でも大永遠それ以上希望続きますよ Fast Story
Why are you here? What's wrong?
Nothing. I just came to pay my morning respects to my master.
Look, this is awkward. That's only in the game, okay? It doesn't transfer over to the real world. So could you maybe cut that crap out? Aw, back at you. And another thing, calling me master makes you sound less like my wife and more like my maid.
I guess so. Well then, how are you this morning? Well, husband, dear? You're ignoring that?
I'm sorry, Akko, but that quest line is closed until further requirements are met.
Huh? So if I level up, will it raise our affection rating too? What's going on? Did they get to know each other in some game? Beats me. Good morning. Good morning, miss. See you later.
Cool.
Nishimura, a moment of your time. Mr. Nishimura, have you and Miss Tamaki started seeing each other?
No, ma'am, it's not like that.
But you do get along.
Yeah, I guess so.
Thanks for helping her feel like she belongs. From what I've seen, Miss Tamaki doesn't have too many friends. She's also been missing a lot of school lately.
Well, that's no good.
Miss Goshoin.
Oh, Madam President.
Hey, nice to see you, Hideki. Hi, Miss Saito. Regarding what we spoke about.
Oh, yes, please accept my apologies, but I'm needed in the literary club right now.
Of course. But if you could at least give me a name to jot down.
Root, C, and enter.
You do realize you don't have to type to chat.
That's right, I forgot. Sword upgrade, it's so bright. Oh yeah, let's go to the Bloom Mega Volcano today, you guys.
Good idea. Okay, time for everyone to gear up.
Yeah!
Hey, Akko, mind if I take a look at your gear?
Okay, go ahead.
Wow, that is completely nutso.
What is?
If we're going to fight in a mega volcano, why are you wearing robes with water resistance?
Oh, my robe. You gave it to me, Rusian, so of course I'm wearing it.
But you need one with fire resistance.
But my water resistance robe is a lot cuter. You're too focused on your appearance. What's so great about this pink star glitter wand you've been waving around? When you hit an enemy with it, it sparkles and shoots out stars. It's like mega adorable. Those stupid stars were coming from you? Are you implying all my gear is useless?
That's an understatement.
Your build is a joke.
I've got a wand of benevolence in my inventory that you can borrow.
Oh, I've got that.
Then freaking use it!
That's great, now the master's cackling like a lunatic. Oh, this ugly flame robe doesn't complement my style in the slightest.
It's on!
All right, time for a taste of my Onnanoko stash. Come and get it. What are you doing, Shine? Why are you holding my arm?
I thought we'd agreed that premium items are off limits.
Oh, in that case, I don't have any equipment I can use.
Wait a second, is your
Master, you promised. No premium item use while we quest together.
Boss me? Did you forget I'm club president and guild master? Shut up!
Behold the deadliness of my blade!
Your sword looks the same to us as it always has.
Seems like she was having fun.
I deserve to have a woot moment as well.
Sure thing, just no premiums.
Here come two more!
This is foolish. But fine, no premium weapons. Let them come. They can chew on the power of this regular staff that I've upgraded with premium buffing items! Now, perfect blizzard!
Well, that got their attention. Master just got pwned.
With your best move!
Maybe tone down the food factor.
If I'd had my premium staves, I would have overkilled a lot of them.
Onnanoko! Cast Resurrect!
Okay, I forgot to customize my skill settings on this rig. Why don't you guys know what the resurrect icon looks like?
It's this one here! Then you gotta click heal.
Wow, you really know your stuff, Rusian. That seemed a lot more stressful than our usual grinding sessions.
But we learned from our mistakes and our efficiency went up.
That only happened because Nishimura was working half of Akko's controls. Thanks for sharing your strength and skill. I feel like I was more useful to everyone today because of you.
Yeah, no sweat. Glad to help.
I haven't missed a day of school since we started the Net Game Club, but I'm feeling stretched too thin and could probably use a bit of a break.
You've gotta show up. You can't graduate otherwise.
That won't be a problem because you're going to support me, Rusian. So really, whatever happens along the way doesn't matter.
Whoa. I think I'd remember agreeing to something like that.
Don't tell me you want us to be a dual-income couple.
If I had to actually choose, two incomes sounds safest.
What did you say?
Two incomes sounds safer.
Could you repeat that again?
Not funny.
Is something wrong, Rusian?
No. I just realized I'm starting to get used to being called by my name from the game.
Oh, sorry, Nishimura. I forgot.
Let's make a pit stop. What was that?
I was thinking it's kind of like we're in LA right now.
Nope, this is the real world, without a doubt.
You think people walking by have any idea we're married?
Doesn't sound very likely. For one thing, I'm nowhere close to marrying age yet. I might look like your boyfriend, huh? So, it's starting to get late. Is that okay?
Yeah. My parents are barely ever home.
Oh, really?
If they weren't gone all the time, I couldn't be up gaming every night.
It's just that, from what I've seen, Miss Tamaki doesn't have too many friends.
The sunset is so beautiful.
Ready to go?
Sure.
How about we all take a little break?
Akko's healing abilities have been noticeably improving, which means less dying.
Amazing what you can do with the right gear. I'm going to step out for a few moments.
Do you need to go to the restroom?
You shouldn't ask a lady that. Right, let's do this. Hey, what's going on here? Toot toot! You look great, Toot!
Hey, Shoot! A little help?
What's with this super leak? It's ridiculous!
That's because it's been fully maxed out.
I love spending money on the weirdest nonsense!
I think we should call it a day.
We accomplished quite a lot, didn't we?
I've gotta say, you handled yourself pretty well this time.
Oh, Rusia just complimented me. Please, hasn't this club thing been kind of pointless?
How so?
The entire reason we started this was to help Akko reintegrate into the real world.
Yeah? So what?
Because instead of doing that, it seems like we're making the boundary between the game and reality even blurrier. We're all having fun, why does it matter?
No, it is a bit of a problem.
Master?
It's simple. There's the problem of a time limit closing in on the Net Game Club. We don't have an advisor. Without an advisor, we don't have the formal presence to maintain a club. We'll probably be disbanded soon. Before that, we're gonna try to achieve our goal.
Yo, Nekohime!
Rusian!
I hope you could give me some advice.
That is a pickle.
It doesn't seem like she can distinguish between real life and the game.
I get it. I just heard a similar tale quite recently. I don't know how else to say it, but she's at risk. One false step and your friend is going to have a really hard fall. But you won't let that happen, will you?
No, I hope not.
Believe in yourself!
Just keep doing what I've been doing? It can't be that easy. So, could I ask for your advice again sometime?
Absolutely!
Tamaki. Come take a seat for a minute.
Yes, Rusian? What's wrong?
I'm not Rusian. I'm Nishimura.
Huh? Oh, right. Yes, Nishimura?
This club is going to come to an end soon, so I'm going to say this one more time. The game and reality are separate, like how your character is married to my character in the game, but here at school we're ordinary classmates. So let's try treating each other like regular friends. Also, if you haven't met IRL, you should never let your guard down, even if you know them from the game.
Rusian? Who's been planting these ideas in your ear? You met someone else, didn't you? And they said something to change your mind. Was it a woman?
No, why would you even think that?
I see. Another woman.
No, you're wrong!
Rusian. A wife can tell with a glance if her husband has been unfaithful to her.
Look, I'm no cheater.
Could I ask for her name?
What for?
I want to pay my respects.
No, please don't!
Why not, silly? I just want to meet the woman giving my husband a helping hand and thank her in person.
Of all the crazy things you've said, that was the scariest.
Oh, you have no idea. Because you're already beaten, I'm so angry it's almost flipped back around to your foot!
Wow, would you look at the time? It got ugly. She saw through me in a second.
That story is absolutely perfect! Hi, Rusian. So who's your friend?
Akko!
Do you like it when that woman makes all those cat noises? Is that what you're looking for in the girl of your dreams, Rusian?
Don't you start doing it. That was just an old acquaintance of mine. Remember the story about the cross player I declared my love to?
That's who you confessed your love to, Rusian? That one? I'm so jealous. How outrageous! Ah, what an awful person she is!
Tell us what you really think.
She threw my darling Rusian's heart through the meat grinder. I'll teach her. I'll make her pay!
Stop it, dummy. Stalking me's one thing, but I'm not gonna let you go off and bother poor Nekohime as well.
The Rusian?
You got that? I mean it this time.
I understand. Well, I have business to attend to. Pardon me.
Hey! Hold on!
Mr. Nishimura, have you seen Miss Tamaki around today?
She was playing in the game last night, right?
Same as always. Huh? Akko!
What is that girl up to now?
Why aren't you in school?
I have some important business to attend to, so I took the day off.
What's so important?
Offline meeting.
Offline?
I guess. I didn't know about it.
With who? A person-to-person meetup. With a player I know. Someone you know? In LA? Yes.
Is this someone that we would be acquainted with?
No, I don't think so.
Really? I thought you didn't know anyone else on here other than the three of us.
One of your girlfriends, I assume?
Actually, this person told me he was a male. But I still haven't met him face-to-face yet.
Huh?
An offline meeting with an unknown man?
Wait! Don't do this! It's dangerous!
He's right. And besides, you've still got Rusian here to keep you company. That's true. I have a dashing husband named Rusian. Well, there you go. But like you told me, that's only in the game, isn't it? You said the game and reality were separate. Can you explain? The game and reality? What's the big difference?
Hold on a second. You don't sound like your usual self today, Akko.
I'm going to head out now, unless you object. I'll leave.
Yeah. Suit yourself.
Come on!
Do you really mean that?
Are you sure?
What's the big deal? We finally got Akko to acknowledge that there's a separation between the game and reality. We've achieved what we set out to do when we created this club. I guess everything's worked out.
Can you explain? The game and reality? What's the big difference?
Damn!
What are you standing around for?
What do you mean?
Akko's offline meeting is set for 6 o'clock this evening. Shu managed to get that out of her.
6 o'clock tonight?
It's happening in front of Maigasaki Station, just like when we met up.
You've got to hurry and stop her!
But I don't have that right.
Are you still pulling that melancholy nonsense? We don't have time for this. She is still your wife, isn't she?
She isn't my wife. Well, she is, but only in the game. In real life, she's just a friend. I mean, she said so herself.
What is your problem, moron? You are so lame! I've known you were a dork for a long time, but I never thought you had donkey brains!
Shut up!
I get it. You like Akko, don't you? Then that's enough, isn't it? Now go and stop her! You aren't really gonna let the girl you like walk into danger!
He won't, will you? Because you're better than that. In fact, the way I see it, Akko may be guilty of blurring the lines between the game and reality, whereas you are the complete opposite, assuming little connection between the two.
Yeah, but
The real you is much different from your character in the game. The same can be said of the two Akos. But she sees the Rusian in you. It's natural to feel affection for such a regular part of your life.
It's not that. You're missing the point.
What do you mean?
It's something more than that. After meeting the real deal Akko, talking to her, touching her, I've realized I really like the non-game Akko too. And it isn't even my digital wife I'm worried about right now. I'm worried about the real Akko. I hope she's all right. The last thing I want is for her to get hurt.
Really?
That's right. It's true. The game and reality are different.
Good enough. I guess you just answered your own question.
So hurry up and get out of here.
Yeah.
What absolute basket cases. Both of them.
Oh, definitely.
Rusian?
Akko! As your husband, I disapprove of any offline meetings with strange men. Things may be different in the real world, but in the game, you and I are still husband and wife.
Oh, Rusian. Rusian? Is Nishimura?
Huh? Hang on. Miss Saito?
This is the real Nekohime!
Huh? Whoa, wait a sec! No way! You're wrong! Nekohime told me she was actually an older man.
Not true! As I see with my own 2 eyes, ever since I saw the cat girl, I knew she was really female! And when I invited her to meet in person, Miss Saito showed up!
It could just be coincidence.
No, she's right. I am Nekohime.
Busted.
Yesterday I chatted with Miss Tamaki in LA.
Nekohime is actually Saito? Then Nekohime was a woman the whole time. Which means I proposed to my homeroom teacher.
I am so sorry. As you can see, it causes a lot of trouble, so I pose as a cross-player in game.
No, just wait. I need time to process.
How dare you toy with the heart as pure as my beloved Rusians! You wicked crowd!
Huh?
I don't care if you are a teacher! As his wife, I will have my vengeance!
What? What do you think you're doing?
Out of my way, Rusian! I can't kill him with your
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the new faculty advisor for our Net Game Club. Welcome, Miss Saito.
After Miss Goshaween's invitation, I had no choice. But now I've come on board as your new club's faculty sponsor.
Don't you mean our Mew Club's faculty sponsor?
Yes, of course. Oh, the fun.
Brutal.
Well, we couldn't let our nice new club have such an inglorious ending. She'd better keep away from my Rusian. Yeah, I mean you, meow
You need to
face.
stop and think about what you've done. You're lucky this didn't blow up into something more serious.
At least Nekohime wasn't an old man.
All right, you guys. Since it's come to this, I will work hard as your club's faculty advisor. However, I do have one request.
Which is?
Every single member of the club must attend school as often as their health allows. Right, Tamaki?
Yes, ma'am, I understand.
Very well.
That's done. Now we can all start playing the game together again.
Yeah! I can't wait! Oh yeah, that reminds me. You need to come by the house and meet my parents sometime soon.
I am not doing that.
So then, you want me to come by your house and meet your parents first?
No, I told you. The game and reality are two different things!
Now it's time for your lecture. If it had been anyone but me, this could have ended terribly. I mean, attacking someone you've never met?
It was a mistake! How dare you mock me!